Welcome back for the last time to Darkwood. Maybe. Probably. I'll try to finish the game today. Today is a late night stream. Let's do this. I have a plan. I have a plan on what to do. We are on day 28, 4 weeks. So, a little bit of a recap before we start. We went to the junkyard on the swamp and we found a note pointing the location of the compressor to fix the compressor. So that's the main quest today. I want to go back to the sawmill too, and I want to visit the village for the first time. But the rest is done. We did the elephant, we did the granny, we did the radio tower. I didn't do the radio tower fully because we could escape. It was a choice there to do something, but I'm not sure. I don't remember that from the last playthrough. So I'm not sure what to do there. Okay, so let's get ready. We have a pistol, a shotgun, a couple of gas tanks for the snail, and it's on the cottage. I'm not sure that's gonna work, but I will try for sure. I'll bring ammo. I'll bring ammo. Okay, so we have that oxygen tank. So our goal today is to go to the junkyard and dig the old compressor, which is here, F, here, up here. So let's try to find that. Let's go. So kind of a northwest. Let's go. At this point in the game, I'm not looting that much anymore. I'm just trying to progress and finish. Okay, so here we are. Let's see how we find our way. This is really dark. I think it's this one. I think. So we need to find the compressor. We got them, boys. Nice. I'm not gonna search this one because I want the shovel. So let's try to go really quick to the snail. We got what we wanted. I don't need to loot anymore. I don't need resources. So yeah, since we are here already, let's go really quick there. I don't remember the way. Wait, what? What is this house, by the way? Was I here? Yeah, I think I was here. This is a metal door. It's to lock from the other side. Could I, like, shoot it and break the wardrobe? Probably, right? But still, it's a metal door, even if I break the wardrobe. I'm not sure. Maybe I can open it. Yeah. Now, I don't know how to free the snail. Wait, am I even going the right way? Wait. This is a fishies. This way? Yeah, this way. Yeah, I don't really remember how to break his shell. So let's try with the shovel. Oh, it's broken. So, belly. The roof beneath the shell is completely destroyed. The snail shell is probably also badly damaged. Maybe I will be able to go inside the cottage through the skin on its belly. It seems quite fragile. Sorry, bro. Hand. It looks like a human hand, but it's sticky and grown into the shell. A key grows out of the palm. I should be able to easily tear it off. Jet key. Leave me. I won't fit inside. I need to keep trying. Why are you doing this? Hold still, too small. Ugh. Well, go inside. What the hell is this? We taking notes? Snail cottage. I'm gonna equip this. This. Is that a radio? A notebook? You have nothing to eat since the flood. I can subsist some frogs, but then is there nothing? Oh shit, he going mad. A map. You already know that. But whatever. What the hell? A lot of rust and red equipment is thrown on the floor. All recorders and destroyed tapes. Everything is covered in goo dripping from the leaky ceiling. Yikes. Dead body. Dry corpse overgrown with small roots. Yeah, I guess the snails were taking over. No, thank you. What the? I'm out. I'm out. What the hell, man? Where am I going? Why am I doing this to myself? Ooh, this looks... Growths. A weird pulsating growth. It looks quite delicate. Well, not anymore. Instant regret. Oh my god. Well, something tells me my way back is not gonna be that easy. Because now everything is gonna be mad at me. We're killing that? I mean, they were telling me to free them before. All these little snails. I don't know. So we got the key from there to open that door. To do that. What was the purpose of doing that? I don't know. It's 12. Midday. Let's go back to my house. Oh, it's a centipede. Can I outrun him? I don't think so. Look at my ass. I have a lot of stamina. Oh no, Spider-Man too. Oh shit, the Ukes! Bro. Ouch, really? Wow, that's fine. You are getting on my nerves. Oh wait, if you look at him, yeah. I forgot that. What the hell is this? I'm not gonna die to it. Boom. Where am I? Okay. Now that we did the overgrown thingy, I'm curious on checking around again, you know? Like if something has changed. Bro, my house is all contaminated. What the hell? Let's see. Bro, why? Why is everything like this? Let's repair this. Nice. Now I could go through this trapdoor with the oxygen tank thingy. But I'm not sure if that ends the game or like you can escape doing that. So before I do that, I will do other stuff. Because I don't remember. A lot of racks. Could we do this? And only 4 alcohols? That's not good. It's better to have 2 bandages. I think. I don't have armor. Yeah, that's good. Quick. Don't need anything else. I don't think so. Let's go. There was a hole on the water next to the bonfire that we could go through. Examine, use. I refill all the empty oxygen tanks. Wait, can I have more than one? I don't remember. Gotta repair my shovel too. Also, I don't remember if going through that hole that I'm talking about helps me. Like, is the way to end the game, actually. I don't want to premature end the game, you know? So, what if we go to the sawmill, for example, first? Let's do that. Let's do that. We don't have much time, though. It's 3 p.m. already. I'm gonna use the runner to get there quick. Fields are so good for stamina. Look at how slow it decreases. And it lasts a lot. And it's not easy to get. Okay, where am I though? Maybe a little bit to the left. Yeah, this is sawmill. Cool. Now, last time we were here, we couldn't progress because it was a door closed. I don't remember, we had to do something with the story. We had to discover the key somehow. I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna just try again. Because I haven't been keeping track of everything. Maybe something different happens. I don't remember. How do you get there? One of my key's feet. Okay. So I'm pretty sure for this you need to kill the centipede guy who lives on the holes. I think. We could go there using the holes on our house to quick travel. But again, I don't have much time though. We got a couple of keys. I'm not sure if that's gonna open anything new. Maybe one of those small houses, but I'm not sure. 5 p.m. I'll have time to go to them. I guess we'll have to wait one night. Today we didn't do much. I guess we did the junkyard, compressor, and the snail. I was expecting to do more. Whatever. No idea where I am. Good gas tank. Do I want to do that? Not really. Oh, crate. Nice. This is really good. We can craft one more armor with that. Where is my house? Past it, apparently. Wait, this is my house? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Wait. Let me get a... Did we ever open this door? I don't think so, right? I'm gonna take a little bit of damage, but it's fine. There's a room here that I have the key for. Ooh, that was close. In our own house. Oh, that's bad. Generator is cool. I'm gonna use a Molotov to clear that in case I need to go plan B, you know? This room, I want it clear. I should reveal that door. So let me take this and this. We have an hour to do this. Go. Apparently I need more good. Really don't have more? Whatever, man. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's cool. Molotovs are so cheap to craft. Should be crafting more, probably. 7. So now if they come for us, we go this way. This barricade is almost broken. That's fine. This house is so big that you can like run around and shit. It's good. I'll equip my lantern. And we go. Put a good trap here. And defend. Okay. This barricade is also almost broken. It's fine. I could break it myself and make a new one, but let's see how it goes. I still have the roar, the scream. I also have the chameleon. But the chameleon can't even trap ourselves because if there is a lot of enemies around and you use chameleon and you stand still, but then the enemies keep coming and they're still around you. When chameleon runs off, you're gonna be surrounded, I guess. But maybe then you use the scream? It wouldn't be too bad. Oh, attack doggo. That's one kill. I'm fucking stupid. Well, this is not very good. Yep. It's coming. Something is coming. There's a centipede. I think. Oh, it's more insects. He's pooping on my floor. Are these the guys who contaminate everything, maybe? Yeah, they are. I see. Cool. So that's it, game. $2. $1. Sorry. This guy gets bugged in the door. I don't know why. There's a trap there. This is the second time this happens. These guys get just bugged on the door. They don't break the door. They don't open the door. Don't do anything. Well, I mean, I'm trying to have some fun, you know, but I'm not gonna step on my own trap at the cost of risking this stuff. Yeah. Cool. Hey. Right here, you dickhead. Gonna run a little bit around. Let's go. Oh shit! Ouch. I didn't see the dog. Day 29. Cool. I guess I will have to clear this too. Man. Whatever. Yo, what's up, guys? Oh, he's stuck on the trap? What? Maybe he was stuck because of that. At that. You give me this. You give me this, you give me this. I think this is good. Maybe one pill of this. We are Gucci. Okay. Let's repair this. Leave this here. Put that there. Turn the gen off. Bring some gasoline. I don't have much gasoline left. I had to buy gasoline from these guys. Like I said, I'm not looting essential items anymore. So. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So one more Molotov. I'm gonna buy more stuff from these guys. I have a lot of reputation. I have 2,000, like, yeah. Gasoline, rags, scrap metal. I'm not sure. Boards, and good on pills. I'll be using all this stuff eventually, so. Done. What the hell? Okay, let's go. Is there any way I can get more ammo for this assault rifle? Because I think I even sold one magazine at one point in the game. That's a mistake. We could craft the double barrel shotgun, but oh, never mind. I need to upgrade my workshop. I don't know where to find another one of those. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna sell one of these. At this point, I don't think I'm gonna be doing the axe anymore, so. Like, this could be good for upgrading the axe. Like, you need one for crafting, and I'm pretty sure you will need another one for upgrading. The same as with the shovel. But yeah. I think we're good to explore another day. So I'm gonna quickly go to the holes, try to heal that guy. And then I will come back from the holes, go to the bonfire, go to the hole, dive down. If I get something from the holes, I'll go to the sawmill though. And then I will go to the village. That's my plan for today. Let's see how it goes. What's this for, by the way? I think you could have more than one tank. I'm not sure. I think is there more than one way to get them? So you can get 2 or 3 maybe. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yo. Is there any way I can make this guy come out or something? I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Like, I thought the first time he appeared, he would attack me or something. But he just went away. So maybe he's somewhere else in the swamp. I don't know where. Okay. Mission fell. We'll get it next time. Let's go to the... We could go to the village. I'm gonna go to the village. Because the village is big. Like, we're not gonna complete it in one day. So I guess today I will do like the first half or something, and then... Let's go. Now, the village is tricky. This is the first time we're going there. Village is tricky. I remember it has like many rooms. It was like huge. Yeah. What the hell? Oh, what the hell? That was cool. Yeah, there's even like 1 or 2 quests you can do here, actually. Oh, that counts as walking through a trap. That's cool. Pros, something must have scared them off from the huge tree crawling toward the village. Okay. The tension is real. I don't know what it says. The war thieves has been scratched out on the floor. That's not good. Oh my god. Holy shit. You know what? I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna play it safe. A dormant with a flower pattern. I'll equip the lantern. I want to have a light and a weapon. Metal door, I need a key. Unlock the key on the key ring. Where did we get the key from? I think it was from the granny? Or from the elephants? Roots entwine the cottage interior all the way to the ceiling. Photo of a family. Is this the chicken lady? This is the elephant. 1970. 3 peels. Damn. This story is so cryptic. It's so like random pieces you have to put together. It's not easy. Okay, I'm gonna just run away from this guy until he explodes. Ooh. Brian. Mother and his son. The figure of a giant beard is a sign of teeth. It's partially eaten. These guys are... Hello? I hear someone. What's this guy? He was so scared from a screen. He was still running. A map. Oh my god, this is my contains holes worth checking out. Been there already. Okay. The time doesn't pass when you're reading this, right? So let's see. Only one shot. Block gate in the tunnel. I'm afraid I will only have one shot of getting further down the passage. I feel it will lead me to the right place. Junkyard hose. I really was there. Okay, cool. Let's keep going down where the mushroom guy appeared. So many mushrooms here, by the way. Oh, crows. This is gonna be more crows, like the radio station. Chompy, chompy. I see you. Where's he gonna come from, though? What do you mean the door seems blocked from the other side? It's blocked from this side, though. There you go. What the hell? It looks like a darkness chompy. He's burning. Look at him. He's a Demogorgon. He doesn't like fire. Oh, he's coming for me. That was my last Molotov, though. Wait, can you go that way? There's a crate there, by the way. How do you get there? Also, I'm not sure if he's still alive. Generator there. Okay. Bro, this place is huge. I told you. Where am I? Sure. Let's see. Give me some goodies. Like I told you. Oof. It's good we're doing this in two... Oh, shit. No. What the hell? Clutch. Clutch. Woo! Intense fight. That guy was so strong. I think the darkness made him immune until I did certain damage to him. Kind of. Oh. So many corpses. Oh my god, I didn't see the dog. It's 4 p.m. What is this? No idea. I'm gonna heal. My last heal. I could use the maw. What is that campfire there? I'm gonna die, man. I'm gonna equip the shotgun. Create the password. Let's try 1970. This is the only number I have seen around. Wrong code. Well, can I use the moth next to the bonfire? Does that work? Nope. It has to be electric light. That's dumb because moths also go around. Oh, this place is not good. Moths also go around bonfires. Hey, this guy's a. Who are you? I'm your friend, bro. Remove the blockade. Now we can enter from here. Huge shortcut, by the way. Huge shortcut. Okay, let's talk to the cripple. Look at this guy. Bloody hell! You're alive! The old man extends his hand, blindly trying to reach me. You are not from around here, huh? You can be. All them lads are dead. It's only me and... Finally finds my arm and grabs it. For a moment, he clutches my hand in silence. Then I hear him mumbling under his breath. I don't have anything, mate. Only this chair. Bloody hell. This case stops somewhere under the leaky barn ceiling. What? The old man suddenly jumps. What are you saying? I feel his long fingernails digging into my hand. Ain't no fucking tree that. It looks like a tree. But those faces, I know them buggers. Every single one of them. So close and so big. They're not real. They're not. From time to time, I thank God I went blind. I'll have to look at them. Oh man, lets go of my hand, then leans against the broken back of the chair. He sighs with relief. It disgusts me. It's fucking disgusts me. This beggar, this fucking scum all the time. I have to listen to his pathetic blubber, complaining all the time, as if I were supposed to believe it's human. That it's me, Soka. You're right. Suddenly reaches towards me with both hands. Almost falling out from the chair, he grabs onto my sleeve. I feel all his weight onto me. You lad, you have got your hands and legs, strong arms. I beg you, get rid of that filth from my village. I can't bear another day of that abomination. Wailing and sobbing. I want to die in peace. Fucking hell, I want to die. Listen to me. I thought about it for a long while. I've had a lot of time to think, for fuck's sake. His eye widens. His pupils are milky white. I can feel him climbing my coat. You need to find the basement. Yasiek's basement. I remember it. It's right next to the tree. The tree is too large, so if you can reach it from the top, you have to go from the bottom. Find the basement. And there surely you will find the tree's root. The bloody thing must have roots. That's where they are. Destroy them, pull them, drag them, twist the fuck out of them. You'll find a way, huh? I know you will. The old man slides down my coat straight into his destroyed wheelchair. For a moment, he searches for his stone, which he uses to prop himself up against the muddy floor of the bar. Thank you, thank you. Show item. Photo of the road. Photo of a family. Hmm. Gossip. First, the goods changed. The trees started sprouting up everywhere. We were cut off, and the water flooded our fields. People went crazy out of hunger. They fought over food. What are you going on about again? The wheelchair? The war took my legs. We got. Sometimes I hear footsteps that wake me up at night. Else. Yeah, these three guys, a lot of people mention them. And we don't know who they are. Are they part of the problem? Are they part of the tree? Are they actually humans? Were they actually humans before? I don't know. Two little wheels. So I could fix my chair. Ooh. So I guess that's a quest. Wow. Okay, cool. It's 5 p.m. I should... Before you leave, please see if you can do something about the tree. Go to the basement. It's just next to the tree. Okay. Oh well. Tomorrow. To my house. This was rough. A lot of enemies, a lot of fighting. Not easy. I lost a lot of HP. Not the best. Still early though. It's fine. We have time to prepare. Let's see. Oh, I have a... Oh, yeah. I want this one to go off. Guess I could sell it. Craft a new armor, that's for sure. Yeah. Wait, what? Okay. 2 racks only. Is that good? A lot of pills. Cool. Lures. Fishy. Where is my pistol ammo? Do I have more pistol ammo? Yeah, I have one here. It's not too good, to be honest. Man, I'm running out of racks. Let's see, let's put one trap here. The trap is MVP. $730. Rusty oxygen tanks. They're useless. Okay. Another trap there. Okay, I don't have the screen tonight, nor the moth. I have Third Eye, Runner, and Chameleon. Okay. Eat some bread. I'm not gonna equip the lantern. I'm gonna save it. For now. We're ready? This one is a darkness. I broke the wardrobe. Shit. That was not good. It's fine. Oh shit. Uh-oh. I don't have the thing to go over the trap though. If the red light comes to this room, I'm in trouble. Yep. Yep. I'm not being cursed. I'm not being cursed. It's like you have to look at it. But I don't like being here. Man. If it happens again, I guess I can just look away. But if you touch it, probably kills you or something, right? 6 planks for this? What the hell? Bro, I don't have racks. What? But Molotovs are good. I have so many pills. Who's there? What's a chump chump? He's trying to go around. Hey, I'm here. I mean, if you don't step into a trap, I will appreciate it. Woo! Let's go! Day 30, a whole month in the Darkwood. Now. You can keep this. I will get this and this for sure. Rags, please. I think I'm fine with this. Alright, cool. But no, what? Stop. I want to craft that. No, that is good. Armor is fine. 2 racks total. Yikes. Some peels, Molotovs, lantern, blah blah blah, we good. Not much ammo, but it's fine. I mean, I have 2 clips. 7 shotguns. Not too bad. Cool. I don't think I need anything else. Maybe 1 pill to have 1 extra. Will I craft the shotgun? I need to upgrade. Forgot. It's fine. We'll leave this here. I'll bring the fishy. And this. Like, I have to say, I'm not looting. I don't need space on my inventory. I just need to carry essential stuff to survive. Okay, what do we do today? Should we go back to the village? Keep going? Or maybe now that we went to the village and we interact with the old man, maybe there's new stuff on the holes, maybe? I could check the holes really quick. Maybe you trigger something with the dialogue that changes something somewhere else. I'm not sure. But the centipede guy on the holes must be related to the sawmill. And the sawmills seem so interesting But actually, I think the sawmill was also related to the Wolfman. So the way you enter the sawmill is if the Wolfman, if the Wolfman is alive, you will find him there, I think. Or maybe it was the doctor, but I killed everyone. So maybe when you kill the Wolfman or the doctor, you kind of end that quest. Like you cannot do it anymore. So it's fine. I regret nothing. So let's go to... I'm gonna check real quick. So holes, if nothing come back, bonfire first. Today I'm gonna do bonfire. Hey yo, what's up? Are you here? Doesn't seem like it. Whatever. Bonfire it is. Need to be really careful. Shit. With the vines thingy on the trees, because they grab you and they don't let you move, and it's really dangerous when you're in a fight and you cannot kite around. Now I have no idea where this is, but this hole. Let's go through here. Underwater corridor. Okay, where am I? Ooh. This is not cool. Some skeletons have been pushed out, while the water are now lying in the mud. Holy shit. Oh my god, it's a cemetery that's been flooded. All the corpses are outside the graves. What? That is something else. There's a house here. Time doesn't pass here. It passes slowly, I think. So let's check the outsides first. Doesn't seem to be anything. Music is so creepy. Let's check this house. Breaching and clearing. Can't see anything from the outside. What does just burn to the ground? Intentionally? I need a key. You have the key? Also. Is this when people were leaving or trying to leave the Darkwoods? Sure. Got a few rags. That's good. Do you see that? They closed. Wardrobe moved to stop the exit. Yeah. Tell me you have the key. Is it? Oh, that door is open now. Oh, so cool. And the scripted moments of this game is so cool. Another photo. It's like a fire. Is that the farm? Picture? Is that there's a helicopter there, by the way. Is that the helicopter that crashed? There's 2 helicopters. So cool, man. So like cryptic. This music. Is it? I wish the trap was cool, like hot. Yeah, I could just leave, to be honest. I don't need to fight. Oh! It's cool if you look at them. If you look at them, they get slower. Okay. It's 11. Let's go to the village, I guess. Even though my inventory is a bit full. It's fine. Woo! I wish that trap was harder, to be honest. The same when we went to the village, the first village. And they released the Shumpy guy. I don't remember his name. I think it was like Aniek or something like that. Well. Okay, where do I go? The word thief has been scratched out on the floor. Again. Maybe these lights, some lights on the village, like all around, so I will use this. That's good. Okay. A photo of 3 boys. Someone scratched out the word thief on the photo. There was the thief, apparently. Okay. I don't know what this hole is. You can see the crown of a huge tree through the small window under the ceiling. Lottery ticket. 1174. Okay. And a fabric. I don't need that. Keep going. What was the code again? Destroying the talking tree. Need to burn the roots. One 174. Let's try that one. Tree. You're going the opposite way. I'm going, bro. Going to the tree. Basement hatch. Oh, baby. I want this for sure. Basement hatch. The hatch leading to the basement is blocked from the inside. The marks needs to use someone try to break it open. I can't enter. Oh, can I break it? Myself? I don't think so. Maybe with a gas tank or something? That is the tree. Before I go there, I want to finish exploring these. What? Oh, I can't break this. Sure. I can go through here. Hole. I have no idea where I'm going. This place is huge. Destroyed painting. Okay. It's not creepy. Where am I on the village? Okay. I know where I am. So are you telling me there is no way to go there? But there's a swamper there, for sure. There has to be a way, right? Come on. Oh, this way, the way I opened. Yeah, alright, cool. Now, there's a swamper here. So I'm gonna put this shotgun there. And equip it. I'm expecting enemies. So tense. What the fuck? You guys have fun. I'm not touching any of those corpses or bodies or whatever. There he is. Oh, this is the next one. What the hell? No. Bro. Three shots for one guy. Mother trucker. Because I missed though. Because I missed. But he goes underwater and it's hard to hit him. It's hard to hit him. No, don't leave that. Hey, this shotgun is like one shot only. I have no armor. I have no idea where I'm going. This is such a weird path. But it must lead somewhere, right? This can be for nothing. What's this? Ooh! Another a map. Green cottage. Goes my shotgun. But that didn't do anything. I'm not sure if my shovel has enough to break it, to be honest. Can't even break that. Well, that was a waste. All I know, next day... Oh, it's 5:30 by the way. Alright. Next day, I'm bringing a lot of Molotovs and a rifle. No! He's gonna get me. Never mind. 6 PM. Should go back. We kind of finished exploring this part of the village. Like I told you, the village takes a while to explore. Did you see? It's a big place. But I think I'm doing good. Now, tomorrow I will go to the tree. Now I'm gonna go back home. Show item. Photo of 3 boys. These ruffians, sons of a thief. 7 of them. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, these are the 3 guys. They come every night. Right? These 3 brothers. They have to be. Yeah. That fucking monstrosity won't let me forget. That's turning into darkest dungeon now. Yeah, let's go back. It's kind of late. It's so cool how the game gives you like very small hints and then you kind of correlate everything in your head. But it's so hard. It's not crystal clear what they're trying to tell you. Or what happened, like what the story is. But it's cool how the storytelling is crafted. Really? Need to go around this? Okay, almost no ammo, almost no shovel, no armor either. There are so many enemies on the village. Sorry. can cook the fish. Let's prepare. Let's see. Let's do inventory. Some rags, nice. Shotgun. Four shells left. Need to turn the generators soon. Let's see how this goes. Now, I don't have a wardrobe there. So I can kind of get collapse. I'll have this trap all the time here. I'll save the lantern. Nah, I'll put it. I can craft a new one. Let's do armor. Scare me. One dog down. Scare me, I wasn't looking. Yes. We have traps for days. I'll rebuild this. It's good to have some time for reaction. Another one. Savage. That's not worth it. Oh, what the heck? So many. There's so many savages. How many were there? Like 5? What the hell? I got raided. Huh. Okay. Finally, we got the axe. Oh, you. We need 4 stones. I need stone, boys. Give me stones. 2 more. Where did they go? I'm playing with fire here. 3 healies. Radio, tell me something. Seven. GG's. Day 31. Holy. Let's go. Okay, bye-bye, shovel. You did enough. Now, let me do something really quick. Is there any place I can plant stone to upgrade my axe? Because these guys don't sell stones. Day 3. Sure. Sure. Okay, let's get ready one more time. I have too many of these. I don't know why I bought so many, but whatever. Okay. The bottles, alcohol. Let's get a couple of Molotovas. Too many. Whatever. Peels. Too many peels again. It's fine. We stacking. We stacking, boys. Didn't I craft another lantern? What is it? I don't see it. And I know I crafted. Maybe not. Am I blind? I don't see it. Whatever. I hope the shovel... Wait, let me see. This is not much range. For melee weapons, I guess the shovel you can like swing early and it has more reach, so you can hit when the enemy is farther. Because for the axe, if you wait for the enemy to be melee, it's very dangerous because you have the swampers, the spider guys, the chompy. It's like once they're close to you, it's not that easy. Hello, Minded, welcome. I'm glad to see you join the Discord. Finally, made the Discord. You just got back from uni, nice. How was it? I miss being to uni sometimes, but life moves on. Okay, so maybe today is my last day on Darkwood. I'm gonna go to the tree, to the village, and see what happens. But that looks like the end game. You had an exam? Oof, I hope it went well. So we're gonna bring, I'm gonna go 0 looting, no looting. I'm gonna go full ready for fight. So we're gonna bring 3 Molotovs. A whole new lantern. Flashlight, batteries. I can craft more armor. We have pills to heal. For stamina, we have the shovel, we have the shotgun. I'm gonna bring the rifle instead of the pistol. For more fire rate. Boom. I think this is good. I think this is good. It was tiring, but I hope the results are good. Me too. I hope you passed. You got this. Is this your 3rd year? What year are you on? Appeals. Yeah, I think we're fine. I'm ready for a fight, as you can tell. I'm gonna bring either more Molotovs. 4 Molotovs. Third, most of my subjects are from the 2nd year. I see. When I was on the 1st year, I didn't pass 1 subject. Then I took it for the next year. Then the 2nd year, I had 11 subjects. The 10 from the 2nd year and 1 more. Then the 2nd year, I didn't pass 3 subjects. And then the 3rd year, I didn't pass 3 again or 4? I don't remember. Yeah, so my 3rd year, I took a break. I went to do volunteering for like a year. Then I came back the next year. I passed 12 or 13 subjects that year. It was really rough. So I guess you're like that now. Yeah. It's hard to keep up. It's hard. I mean, when I think back, if I studied like every day, like 2-3 hours, and I pay more attention, yeah, and you're focused completely, but I was like, party, fucking girls, fucking boom, 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 you know? And then university, of course. Like, I was a good student, I would say. Not the best. Also, I didn't care that much. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Anyways, I really liked almost all my subjects and stuff. I just didn't like the way they teach them. It's like so kind of boring and yeah, academics. I studied environmental sciences. Environmental science. Yeah. I mean, I mentioned this a lot of times on stream. Not sure if you were around this, listening at the time, but yeah. Plus, I do sometimes like science streams or like whatever streams, right? So I was thinking doing like, but for this I need to prepare the content before I do the stream. I cannot do it like improvised. So I want to like prepare like courses or like talks, just talks about environment in general, like biology, whatever, right? It's cool. I think it's a really interesting topic. Related to society, related to like the world we live, climate change, renewable energies, economics, politics, environment. Ooh, I find that so interesting. It is really interesting. I think it's, to be honest, it's the most interesting and important thing, in my opinion. Okay, let's go to the tree, guys. Video games are cool too. Video games are a way to disconnect from all that shit. Okay, so maybe day 31, maybe, probably, last day on Darkwood, guys. We may finish the game. I'm really glad I didn't step on that mushroom. Okay. Let's go straight into it. I don't want to lose any second. I'm carrying my rifle. I see an enemy, I shoot. I don't care. This is not the best way. Well, the old man told us to destroy the roots. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I didn't take the shortcut. Whatever. Okay, here we are. We have Molotov cocktails to burn the roots. We have everything we need. Talking tree. Examine. What? Tree is gigantic. It barks, stays in constant motion. It swells up and collapses into herself. As if breathing, I see human silhouettes growing out of the tree trunk. They're also moving, as if gesturing in slow motion. Dozens of mouths repeat their lines simultaneously, creating a uniform noisy murmur. We tune the bolt and catch a man's gaze. It fixes on me. His body, similarly to the other beings, seems to form an integral part of the tree. His limbs are gnarled and his face is grotesquely deformed. This guy down here? You. Have we encountered the Chamber yet? I don't think so. I mean, there's many monsters in this game. If you want to call them like that. He's the only one to acknowledge my presence. His hand slowly raises, pointing something on the horizon. Above the roofs of the destroyed village. The man's lips are moving, but the ghastly murmur of the other voices drowned out his words. Pick the tree, hoping that the voice will go silent. Try to climb the tree. Look at the lips of the person talking to me. Kick the tree. I kick the tree trunk with all my strength. Breaking a branch sticking out from between the roots. It hurts! I hear a silent voice coming from beneath my feet. It's the face of a man who has grown into the root. He's completely covered in dead bark. His lips barely stick above the mud, and his raised arms resemble branches. What the hell? One of them is broken in the elbow. The stump bleeds a white, gooey substance. Instead of seeping down, it slowly flows upwards, forming a new arm. What the hell? Try to climb the tree. No, thank you. Look at the lips. Even though the figure speaks sluggishly, it's too high for me to read his lips properly. I think one of the words is radio. Radio. Examine. I notice a little smiling face of a girl gazing at me from behind a cluster of sleeping heads. Oblivious to the chaos around her, she studies it with curiosity. Just next to her, a massive man calmly hums some melody. The lullaby drowns the overwhelming noise around the tree. What is this? Took everything from us. You stole it, thieves. Made the dogs piss on your faces. What the? We're hungry. We're hungry. So these are all the people from the village, I guess. Damn. Quiet! Fucking quiet. Leave us in peace. Shut up. You was our common good. It was meant for all of us. You stole it. I have friendly neighbors. Nice. So, what? That's it? Radio. Okay. I don't know what to do now. Well, maybe we had to come here, talk to the tree one day, and then the next day something will happen with the radio. That's my guess. Because now I have no idea what to do. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna do anything else on the village, so I'm gonna go back to my home. And wait, should I go to the radio tower? Wait a second. What if I go to the radio tower and this time I go through those two doors? Is that an option? Is that plan B? Not a bad one, actually. It's 9 AM. So it's early. Should I do that? I'm not sure. Let me check the wreckage one more time. Because I checked this the first day. But I didn't find anything. Is there any entrance? I don't see anything. Not sure if I went this way though. Oh, there's another one of these holes. Underwater corridor. Let's go. Oh, now we're on the wreckage. I'm gonna equip the lantern. Let's go. The music is so ominous. It's like a suffocation. It's like strangling you. This is the first thing we find, apart from the radio tower, I guess, that is from the outside on civilization. So that's good. And we find an SOS, a corpse. Ooh. SOS a signal. Destroyed photo. This is the doctor. This is the other part of the photo we found a long time ago. With the doctor, the wife, and the son, or the daughter, whatever. Wow. So, does that mean these people were trying to rescue the doctor? Like extract him on the helicopter or something? Because they had the picture, his picture. I don't know. It's so hard to put all the pieces together. That's it. I don't think there's anything else here. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go to the radio tower. I'm really far though. Fine. Let's go. I think that's the best strat against those guys. You look at them until they are almost outside your vision, and then you run. They're not chasing me, so... And I didn't waste any ammo. Rats. Rats. Not ruining my inventory. Well. Let me see. I don't think we're gonna find anything here. I'll check for the last time. Really quick. Like, maybe you had to do something. Again. By the way, this is a little bit of a spoiler, but I will say it because I'm not gonna find it this playthrough. If you don't kill the doctor on the first area, on the chapter 1, you will find him eventually on chapter 2 here. Like, you could already see him on chapter 1 when we saw him on the train, and he was like turning into a tree guy, I guess. If you don't kill him, he will be here even more turned into a tree until you finally see him like petrified and like with his head like full tree mode. Yeah. It's cool, but whatever. It's like his true ending for the quest, I guess. Bro, how do I enter the radio tower? This way? Yeah. This way. We opened the shortcut. But I don't remember where to go. I think it was this building. Yeah, okay, so I don't remember this at all. Like, I don't know if I had to do this eventually or what. But yeah. Yeah, let's put the launcher. Oh, yeah, this one. And I'm gonna leave some stuff here, like this, this. Some space on the inventory. Let's go. So here it says, it looks like this door will only open if I close the previous one. So maybe metal lever is covering some kind of fungus. I can use it now. I need to find a way to get rid of the parasite first. Maybe a Molotov? Kill me? Really? Bro. Or maybe this is a scripted event. Oh. Oh no. No items. Nice. I love when games do this, by the way. Like, no matter how much you progress, you have to learn. You have to have the natural basic instincts of how to be good at the game. Metal Gear does this when they capture Snake and they take away all his equipment, so it's like back to the roots, you know? No OP bullshit. This is so cool. I can hear someone calling incomprehensibly from the depths of the corridor. The words come to me have been scratched out on the ground. Off dead man. Pale, withered skin, hollow eyes, teeth black as night. He looks death alright, but he's still moving. You have lost your way, buddy. Okay. Okay. This is bad. Holy shit. Are you serious? Oh my god. Please no. Bro, I don't remember these at all. Wait, what? Isn't this the entrance for the door 21 thingy? Wait, what? Hello, Lucas. Welcome. And is this how we got here? Container. An entry to small cellar. Maybe the pantry? Locked. I could open it with the lockpick. Have you played this game? Because I'm towards the ending. Shovel. Sure. I'm guessing they gave me the clothes or the rack so I can make a... Now I'm somewhere else. Is this the doctor house? Or maybe it's a different house. But this room seems familiar. Yeah, this is the doctor house. Oh my god. What? That's me. Is that it? My brain. What is happening? Holy shit. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. These are nightmares. This is nightmare fuel. What am I supposed to do though? There was a I just need to survive or something, or just I need to die. I'm not sure. Because time doesn't pass. I'll try to survive as long as I can. There's another room here. I cannot get in there. What is that? Cannot use skills either. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Can I go outside? Oh shit. Partially is going I was here for sure before. I'm stuck. I need to force my way out. Okay. We're doing it. It's so tense. Okay. Wait, did I break my weapon? Oh no. I broke my weapon. What the hell? Oh, now we run. No more fighting. Only running. What is this? Bro, this game. I don't remember any of this. Oh shit. Leave me alone! Oh shit! Oh, I'm back here. Maybe this was not the right way. I don't know. I don't know where to go. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. Unless I run away from the darkness. Yes. Did I do it? This is some Silent Hill shit, bro. Amazingly done. The ideas from these guys are excellent. Okay, so who are you? What are you doing? I swear this was not in the first game, like when I played. Bro, was it? Are you gonna open your mouth again? And maybe they included this in a patch later on. I'm not sure. Maybe it was in the game and I don't remember. But I think I will remember this. I don't know anymore, bro. My mind is so fucked right now. Holy crap. This is amazing. That's the thing with this game. Like at the beginning, it's like it doesn't see that much, but as you go on and you start meeting NPCs and doing the quests and stuff, man. Okay, that door is open now. That was such a trick. So maybe that's how we got here. Oh, nice. was such a cool part. Talk to me, butthole. Tell me some encouraging words. Woo. Okay, so we're going from the radio tower all the way from the tunnel to the... It looks like we are going in the direction of the village or the tree. 21. Right? So that's what the old guy told us. We needed to go from the basement. And the basement was broken, so we're going this way instead. Cool, I'm glad I didn't do this before. Wait, that's the way out. So I'm guessing we're gonna... I wanna go back. I cannot go back. What is this? Oven. I need to spend the night here? Are you game? Are you gonna make me spend the night without doors, barricades, anything? Yes. Come to me! Full Rambo mode? Well, I have no idea where I am. So I'm just gonna explore around, I guess. Bro, how? I can see shit. There's a road. It seems like a field. Scarecrow. Wow. That's sick. I'm gonna guess there's nothing on the edges to explore. It's just go in a straight line kind of thing. Backpack. Yes, I'll take that. A lot of trees. Dead trees. Maybe this is where they were trying to make their way out. Beginning. Jar with a sample. E21. Wait, what if we are like government researchers or like whatever, right? Because we knew the code for the radio towers, so, and we had the key to enter the zone. But maybe when we entered the zone, we became contaminated ourselves. Because from the description of other NPCs, are guys like fucked up. He likes to eat mushrooms and shit. He's like a half beast, half human. He's still the most human thing you can find in there. Holy crap. Damaged short-wave radio. Useless. Damn. 2 rifles, by the way. Too many flashlights. You keep that shit. So yeah, probably this is like the movie Annihilation when they try to go into that zone to investigate. Kind of. But once you go in there, there's no come back. It's not coming back. Another oven. A destroyed oven. The jar with the protective substance lies shattered on the ground. Provisions. A note about walls of trees. The structure resembles a honeycomb. The surface of the particular cells varies from 80 to as many 360 square kilometers. The cells gradually divide into smaller ones. It can be assumed that with time the forest will achieve a homogeneous form. Trees grow with remarkable regularity, forming walls with the average thickness of 50 meters. The distance between trunks are never higher than 10 centimeters. According to preliminary analysis, only 15 of the total volume consists of actual trees, although this figure is hard to verify. So it's like a forest cancer. It's spreading, multiplying. Like a disease, or like a solution. Maybe it's a human nature defending itself. Oh, fucking hell. Well, I don't remember any of this. Yeah, that's the way we can go. But before I go there, I want to check everything. This is so... This looks so important for the lore. To understand this whole story. So like I think our guy was like a military, paramilitary, maybe doctor, maybe... Who knows? Researcher. Trying to find what was happening. They were like testing these roots, these vines. They were like studying them. Let's go through the door. A coalesced goose seeps from the cracks in the asphalt. Well, this is a road. This is the road on the outside part, or in the inside. I don't know. Yo, the three guys are there. The three brothers. What's up, boys? What is the point of this? Oh. The three are staring at the tree. They pay no attention to me. Should I kill them? I mean, I've been doing the genocide run, so... Game over. We lost. Well, rip. So maybe they went out, and these footsteps mean they came this way to like even when they were outside, they were still somehow trying to come back. They belong to the cursed place. I remember this. Sure, we can do with the touch. Hello, Lord Gunn. Are we there yet? I'm going there. I'm going. The road home. All these people trying to leave, and they were like turn into white goo mushroom tree thingy. Do you know where you're going, or are you just following the road? Both? Like, I played this game 4 years ago, or 5 years, 4.5. And I kind of remember this, but not fully. So, let's see how it goes. I'm guessing you play this game, and you know what. Don't tell me. And here you can see more and more. It's like shelves of shelves. It's like there. Like snakes and insects have new skin. Same with humans. Right. Well, the road ends here. Well, we must go outside the road this way. At least there are no monsters for now. I don't want to speak too loud. I don't want to jinx it. Do you know the ending on how to get the better one? No. I don't know how. But I don't care what ending I get. I'm just playing casually. Blind, kind of. I kill almost every NPC, to be honest. Probably not gonna get the best ending. I remember after I finished the game the first time, I looked on the internet, like YouTube or Steam forums or whatever, to see all the endings. So probably when I finish the game, whatever ending I get, I'll Google the other one too. Epilogue. I'll partially suggest looking around your home before entering any apartment if you want the cooler option. We'll see. Like I said, I don't mind. Okay, no inventory, nothing. No stamina, no HP. Epilogue time, boys. Go to the light. Are we out? Oh my god. Cables. Civilization. We are out. Fuck you, forest. A building. Oh my god. Great. It's beautiful. Hello. They are gone. Who's going to eat the bread now? Me. Do I look nice? Do I look weird to you? Oh my god. We can play. Whee! What are those noises? Very unsettling. Hello? Neighbor? My first floor neighbor. Good day. Good day to you. Okay, so I guess this is my building. Let me... Wait. Mailbox. Postcard? A postcard from my parents. I'll read it later. Cool. Oh. This is the basement. I don't have any torches or anything. Everything is locked. I need a key for the basement. Basement key. Now, I don't know why the first thing you will do after coming up this nightmare of 31 days and being trapped in a forest will be go back to your home and go to the basement. Like, you will probably go to the sofa, fucking chill, you know, have a nap, have some good food, some Pringles, you know. But here I am. Here I am in the basement. Potatoes. Oh shit. Is that radio? That's what they want you to think. Oh no, everything is bland. They're playing with my psyche. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that is. Maybe something happens. Like I say, I'm playing casually and I'm gonna try hard to like find the secret. Or whatever. Like even if I don't get it, I'll look it on the internet. It's fine. Ouch. No more mushrooms, please. No more. Okay, I'm gonna go outside. Let's go to my house. This is my staircase, my bike. It's been here since I remember. Weird that no one ever tried to steal it. Scribbles. Little punk. Monique. Oh, what the hell? Boss. What happened to you, bro? There is spare change? Nope. You're waking my kid. Get the hell away. What the hell? That's your kid. Stupid cow. Okay. Man, I feel like the guys on the tree were better neighbors than this. Oh man. Hello. Pleased to see you, mister. Haven't seen you in a while. No shit. You wouldn't believe me, bro. Went to get flowers. And I got stuck. And then I wanted to pick them by myself on the forest. And then all the trees kept growing around me. And I got trapped there for 30 days. And he's like, bro, stop doing LSD. Stop doing that shit. I mean, this game is from Polish people, right? I guess this is how they live. Cool. This is a key. Is that my apartment? This is not my apartment. So I guess the door I opened was my apartment. Is this like an infinite corridor? It is. Well, I'm going in. Hum, sweet hum. Yes. It's my wardrobe. Take off your coat. Oh. Oh. Comfy. We had a wife, right? When I wake her up, let's take a shit. First thing, toilet. Toilet is the most important first world thing. Imagine you didn't have a toilet for like a week. What do you do, guys? Where do you pee? Where do you poo? What do you do? You know? Washing machine. That's a small washing machine. What the hell? Some note is lying on the table. Cool. Let's read it. Made you some soap. Heat it up. Thank you. Thank you. The old trusty gas stove. There's still some soup in the pot. Lord Gunn, I appreciate your trying to help me, but no backseat. No backseat. Like I said, even if I don't get it, I'll go to YouTube and go and search Darkwood endings, and we'll watch them. We'll watch them after I finish the stream. It's fun. Like I'm not worried about getting a special ending. I'm worried about playing as I would play normally without further information. Turn on. Okay, let's cook this. The smell fills the entire kitchen. Oh my god. I'm hungry now. Grab the largest dish from the closet, under the sink, and pour myself a bowl. It's not much, but it's enough. I don't remember the last time I've eaten a home dinner. Oh my god, it's delicious. It's delicious. Real food, finally. I was tired of eating fucking mushrooms. Nice. Nice. Now, that was the bedroom, and this was the living room, right? Doggo! You can pet the doggo! Good boy. First dog we don't kill in the game. Never mind, I'm gonna kill you now. I'm joking. Oh, remember there was something under the shit, right? Yeah. Folding couch. I'm very tired. I'll prefer to lie down in a regular bed. No. My TV, a flashlight, and a battery. Oh shit. The Darkwood is coming out. It's expanding. Gooden door close. Rack fold. Oh. Bedroom key. Oh my god! Tools in the kitchen. Oh shit. Cupboard under the sink. Screwdriver. Oh shit. We have two options. Go to bed and sleep. Don't forget that maybe tomorrow the rules will be gone, right? Right? Or we can take matters in our hands. I'll get over with this. For one. For always. It was the TV all the time. Roots rarely don't despawn or degrow on their own naturally. It will. Me. Okay. I'm not paying the bills anymore. They cut my lights. He's a madman. He's a madman. I think I had to go under the bed to actually enter some hole or something, probably. But I'll check all this just in case. It's fine, guys. I have insurance for my flat. I'll just burn my whole flat after this. Yeah, and then insurance will pay me. Will cost. It's fine. I got everything planned. My wife is not here. I guess she's working or something. There is no insurance in the Soviet bloc. Well, it's my bed. The white crumpled sheets looks like giving woke up at last. I feel my sore legs buckling underneath me, my body becoming heavy and underwhelmingly lethargic. I can break this. It was a rolling journey, 31 days of human torment. Go to sleep. Look closer. Look closer. Maybe there's a spider. Fighting off the sleepiness. With difficulty, I lean over the bed. The springs creak noisily under the weight of my hands. As I cast my glance on the light brown construction from plywood, I notice familiar features. They are elongated and arc. You can still smell the fresh sheets and the pleasant warmth of the guilt. Quilt? Guilt? Oh no, this ain't it. You can sleep with monsters nearby. Okay. Look under the bed. Feel a gentle draught coming from the dark gap between the bed and the floor. Reach under the bed. Fingertips brush a thin layer of dust. Coldness, moisture. Touching something rough, but my arm is too short to catch it. I think I need to move the bed. Here we go. Oh my god! It was under me this whole time. Oh! Enter. Naked. Sleeping man. The man is fast asleep, is smiling. He's sagging his knees with skinny, dirty arms. A swarm of flies is covering a black sore on his back. Wake up. The man doesn't react. I am unable to wake him up from his slumber. What is this? My coat. My pants. Oh my god. All this time it was a mind control from the tree. And now we have woken up. Disconnected from the matrix. The moon has faded. The night is here. The sleep stole over my doll. I'm at the bottom of a huge valley. Feel the dry, dusty earth pulsating under my feet. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. The heartbeat of the earth. I wonder if you can relate all these people to every NPC in the game. Probably not everyone, but some. Well, if all the previous things weren't enough, this is a true mindfuck ending. Some familiar phrases depending on your choices. I figured. The earth is covered with thick bundles of dry roots. A creek under my feet and all broken trees. Maybe this is when the whole forest cancer spread all around the planet. And now it's the old earth. The old earth is that good. Or maybe we are like underneath, like underground, and this is the core. Now I don't know where to go. Let's go. Pleasant warmth washes over me. Embrace it. Embrace the warmth. They are praying to it. Being talk. This is the origin. Everything. Doctor. He's the doctor. He's fast asleep. Look at him. That's what I was saying before. I said that he was gonna transform. There he is. Hello, are you God? Are you a cum monster? You. I'm standing in front of an enormous being. Place hand on the being. I feel an overwhelming, soothing feeling of security and happiness. The vast valley at the bottom of which I stand curves upwards, closing over my head. The rise of distant trees turns into a single silent murmur. I feel I'm coming home. Flat to my room with a window and a bed. Listen. Withdraw your hand. Do nothing. Probably the most important choice so far. So, do nothing will kind of be passively accepting, becoming one with this thing, which at the same time makes me think it's becoming part of the corruption, but maybe it's a good thing. You don't know. But the whole security and happiness thing, it feels like a trap to me. And all these people laying around being asleep are not very settling. They don't make me want to be one of them, to be honest, but whatever. Then withdraw your hand will be like rejecting this. It is. I'm not sure this is gonna get aggressive because I'm not gonna be able to defend myself. Or what happens? And then listen. Maybe it's like a neutral option, like maybe he will tell me something. But I'm curious about what this being has to say. At the same time, I don't want to listen. And as I listen, I will be like, again, passively accepting and becoming part of it. So let's listen to it once. Something like a sound, continuously and low, is coming my way. In the depth of the pulsating space surrounding me, I can see vague shapes. Their outline blurs and fades away every time I try to focus on them. Suddenly the sound envelops me, only to instantly disappear a moment later. I can feel someone's presence far above me. Who are you? What do you want? What do you want? Ever-present whiteness blinds me. It explodes with brightness once more and then starts vibrating. Suddenly I realize that the pleasant feeling of warmth has been replaced by coldness. The coldness of the void that surrounds me. Oh shit! Stop listening. It's a trap. I feel I'm gonna withdraw my hand, to be honest. Maybe he got mad at me. I feel a heat emanating from the beam. I sense my pulse slowing down, a calmness. I want to rest, come back home to my bed. I want to lie down, to fall asleep. Withdraw your hand! Resist! I don't want to do it. Still, my hand pushes the being away. The warmth that was emanating from it disappears, replaced by piercing coldness. Fuck you, bitch! I'm out! Masiek. He is a key, right? And a rifle. Listen to the murmurs. Who's the figure? Try to take the metal item from the man. Right, to snatch the item from the man's hand. Bro, you're not doing anything to leave this. Let me go. Leave, can you fucking hear me? I will let you take her. It's hurting her. You will tear her arms out. Eat the man and grab the item. Man, the game is really making you be fully conscious you're doing this by yourself. And you're like, maybe feeling some regret. I don't give a fuck. Give me that shit. Don't leave her. Oh shit. Is this a flamethrower? Oh shit, let's go. Yeah, now we're talking. I begged you. Give her to me. Darn. Holy shit. I'll end this corruption. Burn it with fire. Huge roots block the way. Even if I manage to climb them, everything is surrounded by steep slope overgrown with thick rocks. There's no way out. Ain't no other way out. Burn this motherfucker. What are you doing? Leave us alone! You will kill us all! Yes, I will. You are already dead, Omae wa mou shinderu. Oh! You will die with us. I don't care. I'll kill this thing. Yes. Bye. They're trying to stop it. It reminds me of the end of the Darkwood standing. Stop it. Oh shit! It was an honor, guys. It was an honor. That's amazing. What an amazing ending. I'll make it quick for you guys, don't worry. I knew this will happen, kind of. And I regret nothing. Try to get fuck this. The fire is coming! Yes, I'm the fire. He has a gun! Yes. Look at these guys. Holy shit. Am I dead? Oh, I'm dead. I think I could have made it, actually. I think if I was fast enough, I could have made it. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Oh, rip. Wait, what? Oh. That's fine. Really, game? You're gonna make me crawl? Oh. The hopeless crawl. Is this Silent one? Silent Hill one? Alexa! Can I just die, please? Game. Thank you. Fire be purged. Ragnarok. That's a good ending of the game. We killed the thing. We exterminated the cancer. Yes. Maybe it's the bad ending. Who knows? A great fire consumed the goods for a couple of days, gradually claiming many of its inhabitants. Sure. There was no one alive, anyways. Only the old man. Fire consumed the last road leading to the heart of the goods. The talking tree, towering over the flooded village. The three outcasts wearing all rags and scrap, who hugged the trunk of the talking tree, and didn't even attempt to escape. I mean, those three guys were dead. I killed them. Maybe it was a dream? Not sure. The elephant family, who did not leave their house at the swamp even as the flames started consuming it. Rip. And the last living inhabitant of the flooded village who, just before his death, managed to feast his eyes on the side of the enormous tree withering with blood. I guess these are all the different outcomes you can get, depending on what you did. But not everyone perished. Piotrek did not live to see the fire. Before the flames appeared, he rose above the tree tops in his rocket made of scrap. As he looked through the small spaceship window, he smiled for the last time. The Milky Way star looked so beautiful, even now, when moving away at huge speed. So Piotrek lived? What the hell? Motherfucker did it? Piotrek escaped. Nice. Well, only him. GG's. I guess you can do other stuff with like the Wolfman, the musician, doctor, chicken lady maybe, I don't know. Elephant family, the granny, blah. Darkwood was brought to you by Acid Wizard Studios. Amazing. Amazing game. That ending was so trippy. 3 hours of stream, by the way. The last 2 hours were like... I was so into it. It was like watching a movie, kind of. So cool. As it should be, to be, in my opinion. Woo! Well, another game finished. Nice. I mean, I already played this game before. But I think since the last time I played, they added some stuff, I think. Not sure. I played it on 2017. So maybe with new patches, they added a few more parts, because there were, especially towards the ending, the whole maze thing, and I don't remember any of that. I did remember this whole thing with the corpses and the tree on the middle. I did remember that. But I thought I was gonna get that when I was going to the village on the tall tree. I thought I was gonna get in there, but I guess not. My memory tricked me. You can do a bunch of options and your choices that will spare many inhabitants in the goods. Some even get rescued as the civilized world comes back to reclaim the goods after the fire. I see. That's cool. But I did the genocide run. I killed everyone. But it's cool you can rescue them. I guess my hope was lost. I mean, Some thanks. Loved you all. Thank you, my parents, my family, my girlfriend, dear backers. I'm surprised that this studio hasn't do any more games or anything. Because it's such high quality. Like I said, I'm not a fan of like top-down view, but this game does it so well. And it's so well implemented for the game mechanics, like seeing around you, exploring everything. It's so cool. You gradually learn, step by step. You get introduced to all. I don't like games who had too many items, too much like inventory management. Like there's like 200 or 500 items and you have to like learn how to combine them, blah, blah. Like kind of like Minecraft. Like that's why I don't like Minecraft. It's like too much to learn. But this game is like, okay, you have a certain amount of items and it's very intuitive and learn how all they work, how to upgrade, how to repair, how to, yeah. And then the day and night cycle, you explore during the day, find new stuff all the time. Finding new stuff, it keeps you interested. Every day is like, oh, now I should go there, or I should talk to this guy. But you always have something new to do. And then during the night, it's surviving, which is like playing two different games, and it's so cool. And like I said, at the beginning, it doesn't seem like much. Like the first few days, it's like, okay, I'm here, boom, boom, boom. But then when you go to the selling goods, when you get to the second area, then you discover the village, you discover so that's when the game starts like rolling, I feel. I mean, even the beginning, I guess, with the doctor and the whole introduction is cool to get your curiosity scratching. But yeah, I also like that it's a hard game in terms of you need to find your way. It's hard. There were a couple of times I was really stuck. I was very lucky with the code on the doctor house. If you don't unlock that box, you get stuck and you don't know what to do or continue. And it's not very easy to crack that code. But still, for people who want to do 100% on this game, especially you cannot do that the first playthrough. Like way too difficult, I feel, without a guide or anything. There's so many crates with codes and shit. There is also a specific quest that you had to do in a certain order, like the wedding stuff, or the village, or the wolfman, or the musician, blah blah, right? Chicken lady too. I don't know. Like if you take the wrong decision, you cannot do it anymore. But yeah. The graphics are nice. I feel it suits very well for the story and everything. And this game has one of the few creepiest moments I ever witnessed in horror games. It sticks on your mind for sure. It's so gross and it's so fucked up. Silent Hill level for sure. This playthrough, I wasn't as surprised. But yeah, the first time I saw certain stuff from this game, it was like, wow. Really creepy. Soundtrack is cool. There is no like music per se. It's more like ambient. The dogs crying, or when you are on the tunnels, the music is like on top of you. Yeah. But there are certain moments too where you're in a very tense situation. Like it's not like combat, it's like you kind of sense something's gonna happen, like you don't know when, right? So the tension is there, right? It's like, what the hell? And then the music is like boom. It's like, holy shit, it's so good. I'm trying to like analyze all the aspects of the game, right? Story, graphics, music, gameplay, the combat, our weapons, crafting, everything is cool. Not too complex, not too simple either. One thing that I don't like is the bell thingy. Like, it's hard, it's kind of easy to miss, I guess. And if you don't use the bell like I did my first playthrough, you have to move all the items, and you spend like a few days, like at least a couple of days, every time you move to a new area, to a new hideout, and it's like, oof. But yeah. And then the story is very, very hard to understand. I guess that they did it like that on purpose, but I would have liked to be a little bit more literal, like a little bit more easier to understand, I guess. Not too much, because I like the whole not giving you the answers and keeping the mystery. Like, yeah, I just finished the game and I don't know what the hell just happened. But still, I like open endings, and I like not giving you all the answers, but I feel this game is like a little bit too much for my taste at least. So as always, I always try to rate every game I play from 1 to 10. And this game, I'm gonna give it an 8. 8 out of 10. I know I'll give a lot of 8s, but a lot of games I play are 8s. 7, 8s, 9s. Yeah. This game is an 8. Like I said, if the story was a little bit more comprehensible, and what else could be improved? Maybe... I'm not sure. Maybe more something about the quest or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, it would be cool if they did something like this. I'm not asking for a Darkwood 2, because I think this game is like, it completes the circle. It doesn't need a sequel. You could make a sequel, but whatever. But these games, these developers have so much talent. Like, there's so many good ideas behind this. Like, there's so many details. You can tell they put a lot of effort, thinking, passion, love into this. Like, everything comes together so well. So more of these guys, please. Yeah. That was my review. Depends how you like it. If you don't like playing hardcore games, kind of like hard games like this, you're not gonna like it. You're gonna be frustrated. You're gonna quit or whatever. Normal is not too hard. You can also play on easy, but I don't see that. I will have liked to play on hard, to be honest, because at the end I had too much shit. So yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow is Friday. I think I will play in the Borderlands 2 with Sal on Twitch around... I think we're gonna start around 6 p.m. my time, which is GMT +2. So kind of European time, Central European. 6 p.m. tomorrow at Borderlands 2. There are gonna be 2 slots open, I think, so if you guys want to join, if any of you guys want to play Borderlands 2. I never played Borderlands 2, so it's gonna be my first playthrough. I played a little bit. I played like the first 2, 3, 4 hours. So I saw the intro, all the characters, this villain and blah, 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 but I never went through the whole story. So I'm expecting to do that. And then over the weekend, I'm gonna play like a short game that it's inspired by Lovecraft. So I'm hoping for that. But for now, that's gonna be it. We finished Darkwood. How long did it take me? Around 20 hours? Yeah, around 20 hours. Not too bad. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Mind the future. Everyone who's lurking. Lurgan, thank you for coming, stopping by, chatting with me, discussing the whole ending. That was cool. Lucas, also thank you. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Good night.